What divides us? And it's melanin, it's skin, right? That's the thing that gets in the way of us being united. So let's put that on display. During the summer of 2016, out of desperation, because I needed to talk to somebody about what was going on. And it was during that terrible summer where Eric Gardner and Philando Castillo and others were murdered because of police brutality. We need to say something. We need to put something out into the world to let the industry to sort of wake up and align and bring their resources towards helping this cause.
The letter went into the world and began to build a conversation around things that we've always found important that weren't necessarily being surfaced.
The title Saturday Morning was born from a Dr. King quote.
It is at 11 o'clock on Sunday morning. It's one of the most segregated hours, if not the most segregated hours in Christian America.
So if Sunday morning is the most divided day, then can Saturday morning be a day where we, no matter your religious beliefs or your color, come together and help us find equality and kinship through understanding? Founders of Saturday Morning are Keith Cartwright, Jeff Edwards, Kwame Taylor Hayford, Gianta Jenkins, and then Deja, who's our treasurer and head of brand.
We're all very high-level leaders in our own right. We really have an ability to get in with each other and just be incredibly honest. And that has led us to solving problems quicker, and we come together as a unit.
Diverse thinking breeds better creativity and also improves any business's bottom line. Mark Pritchard had picked up the phone and called us and said, let's talk. And that conversation turned into action very quickly.
They have demonstrated very authentically their commitment to undoing some of the tropes that have existed in advertising and taking it on in a way to bring people together.
The look, it started when we were asked by P&G to think about, how African-American men specifically experience bias through their daily lives.
And the thing about the look and unconscious bias is it's a silent act. The idea that you could tell that story objectively and use the camera to actually make people feel what that feels like, it was a very, very powerful piece of filmmaking.
The microaggressions that we as African-American men suffered through are like 1,000 mini car accidents that we go through day to day.
We're never pointing fingers, and it's not calling anyone out, it's acknowledging. And the work that we do is to invite people into the discussion so we can have a conversation.
So the choice was a passionate plea from the brand to white people for white allyship and in the protests that are going on in the street. And it was a declarative statement that says, this is the time for action. We all must stand up. We can no longer be silent. You are either non-racist or racist. We all sat down and discussed with P&G and said, what's powerful here is to reduce it all the way down to the core element. What divides us? And it's skin. So let's put that on display and show the aesthetic difference between the two, but to also demonstrate that there's not much difference between the two. Felt like the right way to deliver the message.
We're now able to upload something to YouTube, and the immediacy creates the fuel for these movements to take on a shape and a resonance.
If it's shared or liked, or if we see that it's gotten 1 million views, that's 1 million times plus that people decided that they wanted to take in and potentially learn from what we've created. And that's progress.